Huge update for Illinois' assault weapon ban. This case is Raul versus Barrett, and it was just heard by the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals for oral arguments. Comment, like, and subscribe to boost this video to other people, guys. On January 10th, 2023, Illinois implemented the unconstitutional ban called HB 5471. This bans nearly all semi-automatic pistols, rifles, and their magazines. Under HB 5471, you cannot sell, transport, import, deliver, or manufacture assault weapons. I just want to add in, I don't call them assault weapons, that's just the legal terms for them. I believe that's a made-up term from 1989 that Democrats created to take our firearms. And as of January 1st, 2024, you cannot own or possess these rifles, these pistols, or the magazines. Under HB 5471, any rifle that has a pistol grip and detachable magazine while being semi-automatic is automatically banned. Now, I think this already goes against the Heller versus DC ruling because AR-15s, semi-automatic pistols, all these things they're banning, the magazines, are commonly owned and commonly used in most of the country. Even in states where they're not supposed to be, there is non-compliance, which is a civil right, where Americans and groups are refusing to give up their guns or comply with these stupid gun laws. You cannot have a flash hider, a pistol grip, a forward grip, a muzzle brake. You cannot even have a barrel shroud under this law. It's pretty clear, guys, that Illinois is just copying California, and that's what California wanted, was for other states to adopt these ridiculous, unconstitutional ways of taking away your equality. Because that's what this is about. Control, not safety. They don't want you to be equal to them or have any say against them. Earlier in this case, the DOJ even stepped in and defended civilian gun owners. That's how unconstitutional this is. Now, unfortunately, guys, the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals is just as anti-gun and unconstitutional as the 9th Circuit is. So while I wanted to bring you this update that there is some movement in the case, it's still probably going to have to be tried with the Supreme Court when one side loses and is unhappy with it. Because you know the state is not going to give in if it's ruled against them. Americans own something like over 400 million rifles. We've got over 1 billion magazines. We've got somewhere around 26 trillion rounds of ammunition in the last statistic I saw. There's no way they're ever going to take all the guns, ammunition, all the magazines. But they know they can get weak people to give them up. And the more people that give them up, the more likely others are to give them up. We need to be united and strong across all states. We can't be saying, oh, that's someone's problem in California, or oh, that's someone's problem in New York. Every state should have the same constitutional rights. This is the point of the Constitution. Don't forget, this country was set up by a bunch of pissed off 25 to 30-year-olds that had enough of their current country and the shit they were putting on them. My ancestors had a revolution over a tax on tea. So I think it's ironic when they hide behind the Founding Fathers and twist their words into saying that we can't have these things. And I'll tell you one of the main reasons they fear these semi-automatics. Anyone that's been in the U.S. military knows that you're not likely to go into full auto fire unless you're ordered to, and it's to engage somebody, as in quick room clearing, or to defend a position while retreating, or to hold that position with suppressive fire. So that's why they're already freaked out about us having anything select fire or full auto. But they're fully aware of what people can do when they're organized with semi-automatics. As far as I'm concerned, the Founding Fathers would have loved these things, and they would have been obsessed with making them shoot even faster and hold even more ammunition. But like most of my videos, the tail end is just a rant and my opinion. What do you guys think about all this? Let me know down below. Remember, guys, free men don't ask permission. These rights come from nature or God, whichever you choose to believe, not from government. These are not privileges. This is not something that's allowed by the government. These are our birthrights, and personally, I think it applies to anyone born anywhere around the world. This is a human right to be armed so that you can defend yourself on a low level or a high level. I think that's going to have to do it for my rants today, guys. If you want to support this channel, there's a GoFundMe in the description. If you're watching this on Instagram, then you already know to go to the YouTube link in the profile.